Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Monkey 2. I took a while between recording, because I recorded the last one on like Thursday or Friday, not Friday, like Wednesday or something like that, I don't remember. But last week basically, and then now it's like Tuesday today, so yeah, I don't know why I'm taking time to explain that, even though I pretty much always explain that. And wait a minute, that's not right. I don't want to use the pineapple things, and still hardware, good. Okay. So the pineapples I was just using, or I will be using, kind of later, not at this moment. And there's whatchamacallsums, what are they called? UFOs, UFO people, balloon things. So I'm just gonna lock up my balloons in the blop safe, or not my balloons, my blops in the blop safe. Not sure why I'm talking so weird, or like I'm having so much trouble talking, but anyways. So a few things I want to kind of talk about. And I don't know why my mustache is just bothering me at the moment. Like it keeps itching me or whatever, or making me itch. I don't know. I think it's because I still have my fan on, and this time it's like directed, or it's pointed like directly at my face. So I guess that's just messing with my mustache or whatever. I have no idea. So anyways, I still have my fan on, obviously, like I said, and it's in a different position than it was last time, so it might make it more apparent on the sound or whatever. And also just wanted to point out, not really point out, but mention that someone commented saying that I took down the boss like a boss in like 2 episodes ago, and I thought that was pretty funny. But I didn't actually reply to the actual comment for some reason. But anyways, so right now there's just a huge mass of glass balloons all over the place, like a giant web, and then of course a bunch of spiders crawling down. And there's a golden balloon flying around because it was right in the middle, and it would have been nice to have this Gatling gun earlier when there was more glass balloons, but it's still pretty good. And the Gatling gun is actually one of my favorite of the golden balloon upgrades, because it's one of the only upgrades where if it does help me, it doesn't help that much. Like compared to what my power level is without the golden upgrade, like with my current status right now, like obviously I'm pretty powerful. I didn't want to get this one, it was just sort of instinct to grab whatever came out of that golden balloon. But this is one of the upgrades where it's actually worse for me if I have it, because I don't have as much popping power. Partly because the bombs themselves don't have very much popping power, and also because they don't have black balloon popping ability, so it limits the type of balloons that I can pop. If I had all the research for the bombs, then it'd be better, obviously, but it wouldn't be as powerful as what I have right now, because as you can see, I'm still totally dominating, even without max research, which would be helpful. And right now, since I'm only fighting, or since I'm not really fighting any glass or lead balloons with these spiders, then the research isn't quite as important in this particular portion, in this stage, I guess. But there were some lead balloons and obviously a bunch of glass balloons earlier, so some research would have been helpful. And I wasn't exactly popping every single balloon on those spiders, so yes, I could still use some more research or power or whatever. But let's see. So I guess I did mean to go back here, but to here, get the blob safe, and then I'm going to go through the level one more time, and just because I'm going to do it on software so that it goes a little bit faster. And also on software, you can't, it doesn't show you the red from the research ability. Like obviously there's still red on the screen, but your attacks turn red, and I think sometimes they get a little bit bigger. I think that's only with the boomerang throwers. Might be a bug or something, I don't know. But what was I saying? With the research, whenever it's like every 12 shots or whatever, then on the 12th shot it turns red, which you may have noticed previously, but just pointing out that on software it doesn't turn red for some reason. It's not a big deal or anything, it's just something interesting to point out, I suppose. But on software it goes a little bit faster. I think you should be able to tell a difference if you're really paying attention to how fast the game was moving, or like how smooth it was, I guess. But it's not a huge difference. It's just to make it go by a little bit faster so that this episode doesn't take too long. Because I do want to keep these episodes short again. And I'm probably most likely going to be recording an episode, another episode of Bloons Monkey 2 after this. And what's what the problem is with my with the upgrades, there we go, with the upgrades that I have right now, is that, like I said, it's forward-facing destruction. So on times like that, when the whole screen is covered in balloons, it can be pretty hard to get around to the backside to be able to pop the balloons below you and to the side of you. And that ninja upgrade, depending on where I get it, it might be a little bit better. It's not, dang it, I went for it again, but it's not a huge deal better, I guess. And I don't know, is there a way to like cancel that upgrade or something? I don't know, but whenever you have the golden balloon upgrade, if you still have activated abilities that I haven't actually got yet, like the MOAP that I'm trying to get, and any of the others, I guess, you can still use those even while you have the golden balloon upgrade. So that's why it's helpful to have activated abilities from different classes as well, so you can use those in case you get the bomb upgrade and you really need something that can pop black balloons, and zebra balloons. So you can just use the Dart Ace activated ability, because that is able to pop it pretty well. Actually, it's really good. The Dart Ace is really good, like I just said, but the other activated abilities, I haven't used all of them, but just from what I've read on like the forums and what the description says, and actually I've used a couple others, they're not really that good in my opinion, like just from what I've read and all that. So anyways, here, now I'm going to get the Mega Fruit, so it's more awesome and stuff, but still not actually going to use it. I'm just going to wait till I get 14,000, which I could probably get in like 15 minutes, really. So, what I'm going to do next, and someone did say that they wanted to see research, and then no one else said anything else about not wanting to see research. So once I get the MOAP, then I will go back to research before I get, what's it called, the Dart Ace. So I will get the research after the MOAP, but just because the MOAP is so quick, or it's so easy to get it, then I'll do that. Now, I think later I'll make a little bit of a more like official dedicated episode to describe what I'm about to do, but basically what I'm about to show you is how I farm in this game. I just go back to this stage, the Zone 3 Stage 5, I think it is, and I have it on software just to make the game go a little bit faster, like I've said earlier. When I'm not recording, it doesn't go that much faster because hardware goes faster anyways, or it goes faster than when I am recording, I guess. But basically, what I do is just go through here in this beginning part where it's really easy to pop a bunch of manta rays or stingrays. Someone did comment saying that I think manta rays were bigger than stingrays, but that's the only difference they know of, so it's the only difference I know of. But here, these balloons, they are pretty difficult, I suppose, to pop all of them, and especially when the golden upgrade isn't that great. So basically, I would say just do your best to pop all of them. If you have a golden upgrade that's better than what you currently have, then definitely try to go for it. But after all this, once you get through here, generally if you get like a Super Monkey upgrade or something, then that's just going to just be really helpful and destroy everything. But once you get to about where these green balloons start, generally right here is about 1,000 or 2,000 cash, where you just got like 2,000 cash in like 2 minutes. So then from here, you can just restart the stage and then do it again. And basically you get, I think I timed it, it's like 2,000 cash in 2 minutes or something like that. So that's pretty good. That's 1,000 cash per minute, which is very good. If you compare that to other stages, you usually get like 1,000 or 2,000 in the entire stage, and then the stage takes like 5 minutes. So yeah, I think it might also still be efficient to finish off the level and just go for the boss and get like the 4,000 or 5,000 in that 4 or 5 minutes. But for me, it's just a little bit more relaxing, or it feels a little bit more efficient to just do 2,000 in 2 minutes rather than 4,000 or 5,000 in 4 or 5 minutes, I guess. I don't know why, but it just feels easier to go through here in the beginning part, especially if you get a really good upgrade like the Super Monkey, which I think the Super Monkey is just always going to be the best golden upgrade and will always be better than what you have, I guess, depending on how you play, I suppose. But Gatling Gun, still good, but then that means that I'm not getting any of the lead balloons, which isn't a huge deal because, I mean, I'm getting a couple of the lead balloons because I do have some research, but as you can see, getting that Gatling Gun actually did quite a bit better than I think my normal upgrade does. So that's pretty cool. But alright, so then maybe it is just like 1,000 in this 1 minute, or you can just wait until you get about 1,500 and then just repeat from there. So as you can see, that's pretty good to get a lot of money. So it only takes like 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes to get the Moab, or to get like 14,000, I guess. And then once I'm done with that, then I'll continue on to the next level. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.